Good evening. This is First Aids. In the time it's taken me to say those words, someone, somewhere in Britain, might have performed an act which could threaten the life of any one of us. They'd have done it by showing the ultimate in human affection, making love. AIDS.
Michael Bentine appears with a Peruvian pot plant tomorrow night on BBC Wales.
घर घर की पसंद स्पेलस का हाथी ब्रांड आटा खूबसूरत फूली हुई चपाती मजेदार पराठे और सब तरह के पकवानों के लिए
I warned you, Jason. This is Hercules doing. Talos will try to kill all of you.
How can I fight him?
Think before you waste the gift of the gods.
Would this be the point at which we break down and tell each other the stories of our lives?
To soulful music.
Oh, preferably. How did you get away from the Liberator?
It was difficult.
It was impossible.
Manifestly not.
So how?
The teleport. A malfunction. A power surge. Suddenly I was back on a Federation world.
What a lucky little commissioner you are.
Aren't I, though?
What happened to the presidency?
It was stolen in my absence. I shall take it back eventually.
If the new boys don't spot you first.
I'm dead. And anyone who was ever directly involved with me has been purged.
Yeah, well, it's somewhat academic at the moment anyway, while we're prisoners here.
Prisoners?
What else?
If anyone can find a way out of here, you will.
Will I?
Naturally. You are both resourceful and decorative.
Thank you. I might say the same about you. But then I'd also say you're possibly the most unscrupulously venomous woman in the galaxy. Being shut in here with you is rather like being locked in a cage with a panther. A black cat with large golden eyes and long silver talons.
Oh, Tarrant. I'm just the girl next door.
If you were the girl next door, I'd move.
Where would you move to, Tarrant?
Next door.
I told you to get rid of him on Monday! Crikey, I gotta do everything myself! I said sell! Ah! Neil!
Oh, hi, Viv.
Still trying to save the world, eh, Neil? It's money that makes the world go round, not peace and love. You can't love your neighbour and make a decent profit.
Well, you can with Friends Provident, actually, Viv.
I'm talking serious money. Every man for himself. Friends who?
Friends Provident. They're really big in ethical investment.
Ethical?
Yeah, they believe in keeping your money out of anything heavy.
And I suppose you stand to make a heavy profit, do you, Neil?
Well, actually, I already have, Vivian.
Well, how'd they manage it?
Talk to my breadhead.
Ask your breadhead about stewardship ethical investments from Friends Provident. We've grown big by being recommended.
Now, but we've lost those computers with all of the 13th century in them. Not much in the century, just Dante and a few corrupt popes, but it's so distracting and annoying. You've unlimited restrictions here, of course, but you have to come so many times. It all takes such effort.
Do the executives still come here?
Oh, they used to, some of them.
What about the books?
Books, oh no, they're all changed, all transcribed, all information's here. We've Zero, of course. He's the central brain, the world's brain. Fluid mechanics, fluidics. He's liquid, you see. His water's touch. All knowledge. Everything we ask has become so complicated now. Each thing we ask. This morning, we wanted to know something about the 13th century. He flows out into all our storage systems. He considers everything. He's become so ambiguous now, as if he knows nothing at all.
Could you tell me something about the corporate wars?
Wars. Oh, yes, of course, we have them all here. Punic War, Prussian War, Peloponnesian War, Crimean War, Wars of the Roses. One doesn't perhaps recall them in sequence, but corporate wars. Well, Zero will, or can, I'm sure, tell you anything.
I'd like some information about corporate decisions, how they're made and who makes them.
Zero, you heard the question. Answer him.
Negative.
You don't have to give him a full political briefing. Answer.
Negative.
This is Jonathan E. He has to know. Make it simple. Answer.
Corporate decisions are made by corporate executives. Corporate executives make corporate
I know we have the
decisions.
answers. We do have.
Knowledge converts into genius is energy. Corporate entities control fundamental elements
of economic life, technology, capital, labor, and markets. Corporate executive.
Negative, 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 negative.
Well, friends, 1975, I'm afraid, will not go down as the year of smiles, either here in Britain or in any other country in the world. Violence and unhappiness have been both the newspaper headlines, the scripts of TV and radio newspaper readers alike. It is therefore, more than ever, the job of every entertainer to travel far and wide and do his or her best to change heavy hearts to happy hearts in 1976, because that's what show business is about. That is show business.
This dude is bad, and he ain't just fly. He's super fly, yeah, super fly. When it comes to women, they come to him, but it's still not enough. He wants a big score, $1 million in cash, yeah, the big one.
This is a chance, and I want to take it now, before I have to kill somebody, before somebody ices me.
What kind of money are we talking about?
Not much.
I want his ass out working.
Now, then I took all this chance for nothing, and I go back to being nothing, working some jive job for chump change day after day, because that's all I'm supposed to do. Then they're gonna have to kill me, because that ain't enough.
Ain't I clean, bad machine, super cool, super mean, feeling good for the man, super fly, here I stand, secret stash, heavy bread, baddest bitches in the bed, I'm your pusher man.
Can a super fly Harlem dude beat the system? He's got a plan to stick it to the man. He's super hood, super high, super dude, super fly.
Nel deserto australiano due cacciatori spiano, due pecore in canguro che giocano fra loro. Spara un fucile preferisce il piccolo canguro che resta steso al suolo chiamando chi lo salverà.